This is a demo of the features of the Perpetua Digital Launch Assistant. So when you first go to this URL, you're going to get a message up here that says you need to add your API credentials. You can go over to the settings page to add those, and there's an instructional video on how to do that. And back on the home page, once you add your keys, you're going to be presented with this menu. So I can select any of my launch properties here. So let's just select this one, and I can search. So I use the word toast in a couple different places for some reason. So this is going to bring me back every search result that hits for the string toast, not just like in the launch UI where you get the first 5 or 10 or whatever it is. So it doesn't look too impressive because this property is not very big. There's not a whole lot in it, but for really large property, there could be hundreds of search results here, and you'll be able to see all of them. By default, it's just going to return the current iteration of things. But if for some reason I wanted to search my entire launch property revision history for something, you can do that as well. So that search is going to take a little longer, but once it comes back, I get to see every single revision of every matching component that comes back here. When you delete something in launch, it's not actually gone, so you can actually search your deleted history too. I don't think I've ever deleted anything in this property or any of my properties because they're all development test ones anyway. But you can search deleted stuff too. If you accidentally delete something, this could be helpful to get it back. So that's the text search. The second tab is called Extension Filter. So this lets you select all the extensions you have installed in a property, for example, mapping table. And if I hit search here, it's going to bring me back every single element that uses mapping table. So this is helpful for if you're doing some sort of migration or you need to uninstall an extension and you can't figure out where it's all being used. This would be really helpful for that. So if I was having trouble uninstalling mapping table and I couldn't figure out what was using it, I could come in here and say like, okay, this is everything that's using mapping table. Here's what I need to delete in order to uninstall this. The next tab is Publish History. So in the launch UI, you can actually only see the first 50 or 100 results of your publish history. In this tab, you can see your entire publish history. So these test properties obviously don't have a long history, but if you've been using launch since day one, which I think is coming up on 10 years, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. No, it can't be that long, can it? Anyway, you can view your entire publish history here. So this is going to, I don't know what that weird loading state was here, Will. This is going to show you, the entire history, the entire publish history of your property. So, yeah, you can look through here and also page through this calendar. And obviously, these blue things over here are links, so it'll link you directly to the property. Export is pretty self-explanatory. You can export things as they currently are. So if you need an output of all your data elements in a property or all your rules, you can do that here. And then the last tab I called Relationships. This is something I need all the time. Say I'm updating a rule or I'm updating a data element, right? And I don't know what all rules reference it. I can come to this tab and view those relationships. So when I select a property, it's going to load up all my rules and all my data elements. And if I select blog post toast, it's going to tell me here's every data element that's used in this rule. So, I have this rule or this data element called my bool, which is used in a condition. And if I go down and select my bool, it's going to tell me that the rule blog post toast uses this. Again, not super impressive with this property that doesn't have a whole lot going on in it, but you can imagine this in a large property with lots of rules and lots of data elements. This can really save you some time when you need to update a data element or something like that. So yeah, give it a try. Thanks.